What's good, y'all? While I'm still on the tail end of my post-workout high, I wanted to spit out a little bit of motivational energy for y'all, all right? And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be quoting one of my favorite characters from the Dragon Ball series ever, Master Roshi, but we'll get to that near the end. You know, one of my guilty pleasures is I watch a lot of YouTube on subject matter that I care about and subject matter that I don't. The thing is, I'm not watching all these, I'm not spending hours and hours and hours for my entertainment. I'm learning. And yes, I can learn what specifically that video is talking, how to screw in nails to your wall safely, how to sweep your floor in a more effective way, how to jumpstart your car, I don't know, whatever. But what I'm doing is I'm studying the essence of all the videos. What made this video go viral? I don't know why people still say I want to go viral, like on some 504 type of swag. Yeah, I'm going viral. Why would you want to go viral? Do you know what viral means? Why would you want to be that? I know it means with the internet, and there's different means. Like, screw my little conscious brain, but whatever. You know, but one of the things though is like, what made this video go viral? What garnered so much community involvement in the comment section? How did this hold my attention from beginning to end? And how can I implement that into my platform? So whether I like or dislike something, I always look at it from that perspective. How do I utilize any traits that I've seen in this content thus far and implement it into my world to make me better? Whether I liked what they said or not. That's just the world that I live in. But what I found is the things that actually strike me the hardest, the ones that pluck the right strings in my heart, are anime shorts. You know, specifically the shorts, because anime shorts, they got the nice beat drops, they got the music behind them. But so the cool thing about anime is that they'll say something because they understand their own potential. They understand the latent power that they have within them, and they say some dope shit. Hey, yo, you don't even know. You fool. This isn't even my final form. And then they transform into something dope. They get pushed, you know, in every shonen anime, you know, every anime, somebody hurts somebody, the main character, and they go into full-blown rage mode. You seen when Naruto, what's his girl's name, Hinata, you know, when Pain hurt Hinata, and homie just lost his shit, went full demon mode. I relate with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, I don't wish you would, but like, yeah. Nah, don't do that, pimp, because like I will, all that namaste and peace, love and shit's going out the window if you hurt anyone I love, because I will use all my dark arts that I know on you in a heartbeat. That's just how I get down. I'm here for good, but don't fuck with me either. See, I'm getting to that mode. I told you I'm post-workout. I apologize, but I'm there right now. So what I wanted to talk about specifically was Dragon Ball Super related. Now, before we get to Master Roshi, I need to talk about someone who really has motivated me. You know, weirdly enough, a cartoon character has motivated me throughout my entire life, and that's Vegeta, right? Now, everyone loves Goku because he be the first one to transform. He screams the loudest, he transforms. Ah, cool. And it just seems like everything comes easier to him rather than Vegeta. You know what I'm saying? Vegeta just like brute forced it and made it to the same level that Goku was on. But then also, too, Goku's just like, you know, he's just that dude. Okay, everyone has their gifts. But I appreciate the grind. You know, sometimes it's nice when things just come to you naturally, but you don't appreciate them until you work for them. You know what I'm saying? You don't appreciate them until you work for them, until you grind. You see everyone else doing it this way. You said, no, I don't care how stubborn it is. I'm going to do it my way. And that's why I appreciate Vegeta. One of the other things I appreciate Vegeta about is like the simple fact that, you know, he was quite literally willing to do anything to surpass Goku, quite literally doing anything to get to the next level. Now, my biggest criticism of the way Vegeta does things is he's still comparing himself to Vegeta, or he's still comparing himself to Goku. That honk messed me up. But he's still like comparing himself to Goku. I will surpass you, Kakarot. I will be better than you. Whoa! Why are you competing with him? Surpass your own limitations, you'll quickly realize how much faster you can grow past him. But that's neither here nor there. Homie got a new transformation. My man's hair is purple now, ultra ego. So shout out to Vegeta fans out there. And why is this dude got to drive behind me right now? God damn, engines are mad loud. But there was a clip I saw of Master Roshi, and we're getting to it now. There's a clip of Master Roshi in what's it called, in the Tournament of Power. Is that what it's called? The Dragon Ball Super tournament. And he was pretty much doing his final stand, essentially. And when he was talking to everybody, I forgot exactly who he was talking, but I know he was talking to, I think he was talking to Krillin and Goku and all of them, but you know, it's Dragon Ball status, he's talking to everybody. But pretty much, I forget it verbatim, but he said something along the lines of "to hell with my limitations." And then he like let loose his ultimate Kamehameha. He said, "This will be my most powerful Kamehameha," and he fucking let it loose. You know what I'm saying? But when he said that shit gave me chills. To hell with my limitations. You know, the world doesn't realize how dictated they are by limitations. Limitations being fear. Quite literally, self-doubt. Oh, I can only do this. Oh, I can't do that because of these external powers. Or, oh, I could never go talk to so-and-so. Oh, I can never go talk to that girl because she's going to turn me down. Who said that? You live in the world of what if. I live in the world of what is. And I live in a world where if I see something, I go for it. If it doesn't make itself available to me in my world, then so be it. I keep it moving. I don't fear rejection. I put myself out here and I'm talking about how cartoon characters motivate me to make me great. Somebody out there is like, yo, this dude weird. This dude a nerd, man. This man talking shit. He ain't. Okay, cool, whatever. This is what happens. You put your face out there in the real world, but some of y'all are just stuck in this world of, oh, I can't lose weight. What's the point? What do you mean, what's the point? So you can breathe easier. So your heart works more efficiently. So you don't like keel over by standing up too fast. That's why. That's the point. You know, I like sometimes it's like, you know, I'm still working on my lower self right now, so we're going there. You know, one of my biggest things I hear from women especially, women be like, I don't do this for you, I do this for me, which would be great if you didn't have to post it on social media every single day. Because if it's for you, then why don't you just keep it to yourself? But that's just like with fellas. Dudes be working out, oh yeah, I do this for me. I work out, I do this stuff for me. But then when people don't give you attention for the stuff that you do, you be like, well, is this even worth it? No one can see me do my upside down handstand push-up. Like, what's the point? What's the point? Both of you are doing something that's making your life better outside of the lens of other people, outside of the public eye. That's what's more important to me. You know, random pivot, and we're going to get back to Master Roshi, but my mind, and I'm on one, forgive me. You know, but like, that's why I'm thinking my next tattoo, or one of them, is going to be of a bat. You know, so as I've been learning a lot from this little balcony I've been staying on for the last little bit. And like last night I was having a nice reflection, and then I just saw this bat circling under me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because it was you know, nocturnal, nighttime came around, I'm sitting out there talking to myself, and I see this bat, and I'm like, yo, no one sees bats like that unless you're looking for them. Bats are only out at night when most people are asleep. They do what they gotta do outside of the public eye. I can do that shit. I don't need people to see me. That's some people's limitation. Some people will only try to make themselves better if other people are around them to see them do dope things. I don't want you to see this. In all honesty, if you happen to see it, more power to you. But I don't want people to see what I do in private. I want you to think that this just sprouted up overnight. I want the haters that said he didn't have to work for anything that he has. I want that. Because that means you simply don't understand the way I get down. And until you start to ask me questions, you never will understand me, and that's perfectly fine by me. You know? But when you live in a world with no limitations, to hell with my limitations. Fuck my limitations. Fuck you. Limitations, fuck you. Obstacles, fuck you. Anybody that's trying to cross my path, fuck you. Ultimately, fuck you. Sorry, grandma. You know what I'm saying? But fuck you. Everybody, fuck you that's trying to get in my way. There's a part of that energy that you need to have. If you want to get to the next level, if you want to go from Super Saiyan Blue to Super Saiyan Red to Ultra Instinct to Ultra Ego, if you want to go into what's his name? What's Naruto's name? Brian mode. When he went the last main transformation that he had. You know, like I said, I'm an anime casual. Forgive me. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get the final level of your Bankai, like in Bleach, if you want to get 5th, 6th, 7th, 29th gear, like in One Piece, you have to get rid of your limitations. Oh, I can only do 20 push-ups. I can only go up to Super Saiyan. Well, then feel free to continue living the life of only living right there with 20 push-ups and Super Saiyan 1. Meanwhile, you're watching everyone else surpass you, but you're just sitting here, nope, I can only do this. What do you mean you can only do that? If you see the world around you doing shit ton more than you, that shows you what's possible. Don't tell yourself that this is all you can do. There is no such thing as can't. Can't equals I don't want to. So if sometimes it slips out of my mouth. When I say I can't do this, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. I can do whatever I want. There is no can't in my world. It's just I choose not to. Yeah, I can't wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning every day. No, I choose not to because the bed is more comfortable. Don't get me wrong, I am programming my body to wake up at 3 o'clock every day, but that's beside the case. You know what I'm saying? It's like people be like, I can't. I love talking to people about health. People that need it the most. People that got freaking sacks under the goddamn armpits. And I start talking to them about health. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. Meanwhile, you got like 4 of these under your armpit. You got 4 rolls under your armpit and you saying, oh, you can't do that. That's not how that works. Okay, you go right ahead. Because clearly the way you're doing it is being so beneficial to you that you had to come up to me asking for health advice. But your way works, right? Okay, you got it. I refuse to live in your world of limitations. One of the things I've been learning the most is that you have to let people just do what they do. Even if they're going to walk into the fire, you can try to guide them away from it. But if they choose to walk into the boiling hot lava, then that's on them. Because in my world is free over here. Meanwhile, you're walking into obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. You keep on doing that. You keep wondering why your world is so hard because you still believe in obstacles. You still believe in can't. You still believe in limitation. I believe in no limitation. Don't get me wrong, as I'm growing, there's still things that I have to grow out. There's still certain levels that I need to reach in order to achieve what I know is possible. But me reaching out into the darkness is higher than some other people's, like what is higher than some other people's aspirations that they can feel, that they can touch, that they can hold, that they can measure. Me reaching into darkness for whatever it is I'm looking for has a higher aspiration than some people that can see these things. I want a mansion. Okay, cool. And then what? You know what I'm saying? I'm reaching for things that may or may not be possible, but I'm going for it. Why? Because who's gonna stop me? Who can stop me? You can put me in a fucking room with a padlock and like a whole insane asylum, and I'm going to come out more powerful. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to come out like crazy powerful because I have nothing else to do but to focus on my mind and create images of me or like project out of that room. Oh, this is an astral projection room. We have created technology to stop any of the ascended ones from passing. Okay, give me enough time. I'll break anything. I'll break anything that you put in front of me every time. Why? Because there's no limitations. You live in the physical world. You needed a machine to stop me. I am the energy that created that machine. Don't fuck with me. See, I kind of forgot the phone was in my hand right there. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's just the level I'm on. That's the level, even a piece of this you need to be on. And I know there's more extreme levels I can get to because I also live under Master Roshi's like how to say, sleep a lot, eat a lot, sleep a lot. Now I don't eat a lot, you know what I'm saying? But like find rest, find balance, work your fucking ass off till you feel like you're about to fall out. But then also where I bring my own teaching, my self-teaching into the things, but listen to your body. Yes, sometimes your body is being a little bitch. Yes, you gotta push through it. But you have to know the difference between your body being lazy and throwing a temper tantrum and, yo, it's about to give. Maybe you should stop. And that's the world I live in. I live in the world of balance. I work my ass off. I work out till I'm about to fall out. I did my last set, and like I did, like what I'm starting to do is do 3 sets of at least 30, but I'm trying to build that up to 50 of squats, especially, right? So then I did 2 sets of 30 back to back, you know, like took like about a 60-second break in between them. And then the last one, like I struggled all the way through it, but I said, you know what, fuck it. We're doing double. Yeah. We're gonna do 60. You know what I'm saying? And then like, I mean, I was hurting. Like I damn near wanted to stop. My body said, stop, please stop. But I was like, nah, fuck that. No, up, down, 1, up, down, 2, up, down. And then when I finished though, my body gave out until failure. How many of y'all work out and you hear until failure and you just say, my body started feeling weak, I gave up? No. Until failure means until your body is about to fall out. When I did my squats, my legs literally shook and I had to sit down. I am currently in the middle of a parking lot. Because this gym, or this hotel I'm in, this big ass casino gym, 26 floors, you know, it's like, that's like, the dude has a penthouse on top, goals. I come out here and look at that every morning. Nah, I'm not even gonna lie, I look at that. But anyway, we'll talk about that in a different video. But it's like, this doesn't have a gym, so I came out here. No limitations. You know, it's like if I can't do pull-ups and shit, I'll do my jump rope. I'll do push-ups. I'll do squats. You know, I'll just do whatever I can with my body weight. I'll get creative. I'll go for a jog. I don't even like running, but I'll do what I gotta do because I have no limitations. I'm always gonna do what I gotta do. It doesn't matter what it is that you're going to do, whether you're trying to be the best real estate agent. Okay, you see what everyone else is doing. Cool. That's what everyone else is doing. What are you going to do to stand out from the herd? How are you going to rise the rankings? Because if you're doing what everyone else is doing, you're going to get the same results that everyone else is resulting in. You're going to get the same results as everyone else. So why would you continue doing what everyone else has been doing in front of you this entire time? You have to go do something different. Where their limitations start to slow them down, you have none, so you can continue the sprint. You see what I'm saying? You want to be the greatest chef? Okay, put together a food combination that no one would ever think would work. You know, it's very, 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 very simple example, but Gatorade. You know, I don't really drink too much of it, but when I'm out there, sometimes I just got to swig. I got to take a swig of something. You know, when you're out there in the desert, someone offers you a drink, you be like, yo, give me that real quick. You know what I'm saying? But one of my favorite flavors is lime and cucumber. That seems to be the most divisive flavor out there. Some people like it, some people hate it. But if you wanted to be a chef, make something like that work. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I'm just making stuff up, but like my manager said something about mayonnaise and peanut butter bananas. He said he used to eat that as a kid. Don't get me wrong, that makes my stomach that makes me want to throw up even though I'm in the middle of a fast. But like hey, to each their own. If you can make it work and sell it, you made your name as a whole chef. People now know your name. Before, all these people that say, I'm gonna be a 5-star chef. They know my name for my bananas, peanut butter, and mayo sandwich. Yeah. I'm different because I have no limitations. You know, the funny thing is, too unrealistic expectations can also be a limitation. That's what a lot of people need to understand. I'm going to be this and that and I still make that mistake, you know? But the thing is, it's like your expectations can be so high, you start to like, you go without results, you go without results, and you be like, that's when that doubt sets in, you know. Am I doing this right? Am I doing too much? Do I need to dial it back a little bit? And that just I guess along the journey you have to ask yourself: is what you're going for worth it? Now I'm not saying whether it is or isn't. That's your question. Whatever it is that you're trying to get into, you know, whether it be spiritual power, whether it be power in the earthly sense, whether it be making wealth, finding peace, you know, finding your new passion, finding your next level, finding your transformation, whatever. It's like you have to ask yourself, is the way that you're going about it the right way? Because you might find out you started off in one direction, but you have to have a drastic change. You need to repent. That's that scary word that like people in the religious world still use. But repent is a dramatic shift in your mindset. That's all repent means. So repent in the way that you've been doing things. Okay, I like to use exercising because I just got done working out. So that's the example that I'm going to use. But you know, you want to work out and you want to get bigger. So you're working yourself to the bone every single day, but then you realize every so months you get like this crazy injury that came from you not getting enough rest. Yeah, I gotta grind every day, every single day. I'm in the gym. I push myself. I did it. Okay, cool. But is it worth all those injuries? Is it worth the fact that when you're like 10 years from now, you're not even gonna be able to use that arm effectively anymore? Maybe you should just, you know, dial it back a little bit. Maybe you need to work on your technique. Maybe you need to work on something. Maybe you need to humble yourself. Maybe in between each set, you read a page of a book. You see what I'm saying? Change it up so you can find another avenue. It's kind of like, you know, if you're driving on the road and it just says like road closed, detour that way. Sometimes you have to find a detour in the path to your own success. You drive and you've been doing things one way and it's been working. Then all of a sudden one day you plateau. One day you're doing the same thing over and over and it just doesn't seem to be working anymore. If you have a trick in the video game, but then everyone started catching on, now they're using it. Now that became the meta. Okay, cool. What are you going to do that's different than everybody else? You see what I'm saying? You know, and I hate to bring it back to gaming, but I opened that door as well. You know, it's like I became #1 with a character in the game. Don't get me wrong, not that many people play it, and the game is technically dying at this point. It's pretty much dead. There's a few people that still play it religiously, and whenever I get back home, I play it. It is what it is. You know, but like I use the black dude that reminds me of my dad, and his main weapon, his main ability is making towers stronger. So what do I use? He's the black dude that looks like my dad, and I get to use crystals. Crystal towers that zap people. Okay, I'm gonna play around my strengths. So then people get mad because number one, I'm good with the character, but then also two, they get mad because they think I'm cheating, they think I'm breaking the game, they think I have no skill, all the things that people that can't beat me are saying. I have no skill, but yet you can't beat me. Okay. But then I usually, sometimes I stoop down to their level and they say, play me without using those. And then I beat them with that. Oh, you're cheating because blah, blah, blah. So now I am fighting you with two hands behind my back and I'm still beating you. You need to level up. Stop blaming me for your shortcomings and learn what I'm doing and implement it into your own game so you can stop losing. How about that? A person that's living without limitations that will accept the challenge of fighting you and still shitting on you with both hands behind my back, versus you, the person that thinks that your old way of doing things is going to continue working forever. In every video game, in every sports league, in every whatever, there's like, the G League in basketball, there's like the off-brand leagues in soccer, whatever ones they are. It's not major league, it's minor league baseball, whatever. There's levels to everything. You might excel at the neighborhood basketball court, but then you step on a college basketball court and you get your shit pushed in. You know what I'm saying? Because these dudes are playing on a different level than you. Your tricks and stuff might work up to a certain point. You see what I'm saying? Your tricks might work up to a certain point, but when you get to a new level, you have to learn how to adapt. You see what I'm saying? One of the things that I love is when I run into like the crackhead teens that be playing this game and they straight body me in the game. And I'm like, that's what things look like at that level, huh? Okay, well, I'm glad I was able to put up a fight, but y'all said I got work to do. Say if I was able to no-life this game, I'd be up there with y'all, but I have to be an adult too. I have a life. I got to go handle some real life things. Games are like my pastime. When I have free time, when I got some spare time, I play games. But then even when I'm playing the games, my limitations don't stop. Even though I'm playing games, I'm still learning lifelong strategy, real life strategy. Have them look over here while you move over here. That's what the quote elites do. They give us worldwide problems, geopolitical events that are moving the tectonic plates of society as we know it. Look at this, be mad at this, stare at this. All right, while they're over there, let's come over here. All right, this is what we're gonna do over here, right? We're gonna change the whole financial system right beneath them. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna tell them how to do this. And we're gonna do this. That's what's going on. But when you live in the world with no limitations, especially when it comes to the spiritual game, you're not afraid to go into the dark side, light side and dark side. I see so many spiritual people that are so scared of their lower selves. Now, my lower self means I'm in a lower vibration. No, the fuck it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Every wave has a high and a low. This is something I explained in my video in the past. It's a high and a low, but like a low vibration has highs and lows down here. Another vibration has highs and lows up here. This one is still a higher vibration than down here. So just operate from life from this perspective, the lower version, then you go to the higher version. There's troughs and there's crests to every wavelength. Go look that up. So when you're operating from your the troughs, if you will, you're just seeing life from a higher vibration, but viewing it from your lower self. I'm not afraid to go there. I'm not afraid to talk my shit. I'm not afraid to know that it's time to step up. I'm not afraid to see that there's this white feather that's just like crossing my path as I'm talking right now. If y'all watch my past couple of videos, y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like my life is amazing because there's no limitations. The only limitations that exist are the ones that I inadvertently placed on myself. Some of them I do consciously put them on myself on purpose, kind of like keeping it anime, Kenpachi. Kenpachi in Bleach with the eye patch. Zoro would keep his eye closed. It's like a limiter, because if you do that, either you can't control the power or it's just too easy for you. That's what I feel like I do with like some things I block myself off on. There's certain things that like I'm just like, let me see if I could do it this way. Because I'm not afraid to travel the path, to go on the path less traveled. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's doing this way because it's safe. You can see everything carved out. You can see the trail. That's cool. I want to step out here though. I want to step out on this rock that doesn't seem like a lot of people looked at. Man, I went on this path back here. Sure, I have to go through some thorns and some spikes and some spines and stuff. I'm scraped up. I'm scripted out. I got stuff sticking out of my neck right now, but I came out on the other side and I found a whole new avenue that no one would have seen. I found what's the new game? Elden Ring. I found the Elden Ring secret chasm. You know what I'm saying? I found a secret weapon. I found a secret spell that only 0.01% of people have found. Like, that's the way I live my life. But the only reason I'm able to see these things is because I'm not tunnel vision. My sight isn't limited. You know, I mean, so to speak. Of course, there's still limitations and blocks and things I'm missing in my world right now to this day. But still, even in my baby state, to hell with my limitations. Every time I find myself like saying like, oh, I can only do 20. Oh, I can only do, I can only do, man, I give up. Fuck, give up. This is a conversation I have with myself. Give up. Yo, whose man's is this? Yo, whose body am I in right? Give up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, will Vegeta give up? Will Goku give up? Let me put it to you like this, right? For the people that know Dragon Ball, right? You got Vegeta, you got Goku, you know what I'm saying? You got Piccolo always doing something on the sneak tip. You know what I'm saying? You got all these people, but then you got Krillin, Gohan, Tien, Yamcha. They stopped at a certain level. They stopped transforming. They stopped doing anything. Krillin got so bored he grew hair. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's the type of stuff I'm talking about. You got these people that are always, you got these two, Goku and Vegeta, they're always surpassing their limits, always finding the next level, always finding like what people said was impossible. They're doing it every day. What people call impossible, transforming, teleporting, fighting angels, sparring with angels, fighting demons, fighting celestial gods and shit now. And then you got the Tiens and Yamchas that just change their clothes from season to season. I just say, man, to hell with my limitations, because limitations are what limit your life. If you have more limitations than you have freedom, if you have more limitations than you have liberation in your life, then have fun living under the chains that you've shackled yourself up to. To the next one. Peace.